in your radio. Maybe you're listening to your radio and you're wondering what's happening here. This is Human Rights Radio at 101.1. We are in the business of redefining our broadcasting, and we are transmitting live from Abuja, Nigerian's capital. Yes, we've talked a little bit about the Nigerian Football Federation signing a new deal. Amaji Pinnick telling us that we've got 50 million US dollars now just in 1 year, but we are asking why our girls, our national team girls, our flamingos are really undertreated. Okay, guys, we are switching now a little bit, and let's talk about something in Africa. If you know Yaya Toure, I'm sure you watched him for years. Yes, Yaya Toure has decided to return into the international stage, and it is part of the new Ivorian squad to take on Togo on the 24th of March and Moldova on the 27th of March during the upcoming international break. And this will mark his first international appearances for over 3 years. Yaya Toure, like you know, actually bowed out of the international football on a high in 2015 when he led Ivory Coast to the African Cup of Nations trophy following an epic 9-8 penalty shootout win over Ghana in the final. Now 34, he has actually rarely played games in the Premier League. So Yaya Toure is back to international football. Because of time, maybe I should, I don't know, do you want to react to that? Is it a good development, Silas? Yaya Toure? I don't know. I watched him for a couple of years, and it was a delight to watch him, wearing the Elephants jersey for Ivory Coast. He retired after 2015, after winning the Nations Cup, thanks to their first Nations Cup since 1992. But now, he reconsidered his option of coming back despite the team failing to make the World Cup. Is that a show of passion, a strong passion for the national team?
It's a show of passion, yes, but I believe that decision should have been made a little earlier
than
now, so that at least maybe he would have had an impression of the team the way Zidane had on the French team
national team
in 2006. Maybe that would have been better for them. But it's still a good development. Because
he's 34. I'm also wondering, well, you're coming back at a point when your team failed to qualify for the World Cup. Why not come out of retirement when they needed you the most, to be part of the World Cup qualification process? Well, but like you said, overall, it's good. Yaya Toure is back, so you guys, you can watch that. Try to watch their game and see Yaya Toure again back in the national team. Now, let's just go to tennis before we do a live report of all games. World number 44, Naomi Osaka. For me, this was shocking when I saw this story. Dominated world number 1, Simona Halep of Romania, by winning 6-3, 6-love in 63 minutes to reach the BNP Paribas Open final on Friday night. The unseeded Osaka from Japan now will play her first premier mandatory event final on the Women's Tennis Association Tour against 20-year-old Daria Kasatkina of Russia, who beat Venus Williams 4-6, 6-4, 7-5. So it's shocking. Venus Williams, if you're a fan of Venus Williams that knocked off her sister Serena, she's also out. She lost to 20-year-old Daria Kasatkina of Russia. While world number 1, Simona Halep of Romania, also lost to world number 44, Naomi Osaka from Japan. Crazy, really. But let me just quote Simona Halep. She said, I tried to do the best thing I could do. I did. I just lost today. She was quite better. She was more prepared. And she was, ready to play and ready to win the match. I was not. Absolutely an admitted confession. Osaka hit 16 winners to 20 on forced errors. To Halep, 16 winners to 27 on forced error. Osaka won 60 total points in the match to Halep's 43. So Osaka is looking to become just the third unseeded player to win the Indian Wells event. In 1999, Serena Williams won the tournament unseeded, as well as Kim Clijsters in 2005. Okay, guys, tonight it will be Roger Federer against Bonan Koric. The winner surely will play either Juan Martín de Potro of Spain or Milos Raonic on Sunday's final. So tomorrow is the final, but of course today is the semi-final. Roger Federer against Bonan Koric and Juan Martin Del Petro against Milos Raonic. If you ask me to do my prediction, Roger Federer to go through, Milos Raonic as well. So Milos against Roger Federer tomorrow. That's just my honest thought. Do you have a contra opinion to that? Really, Happy Mary. Roger Federer or Bonan Koric or Juan Martin Del Petro or Milos Raonic. I just wanted to get. I know you're good in guessing, so that's why for me, I'm saying it's Roger Federer against Milos Raonic.
I'm on your side this time around.
Oh, I love that. Any contrary opinion, Silas? Basically,
definitely,
same
right.
Way. Okay, well, let's wait for the game really before we talk about that, guys. Sorry, we have to do this because we are switching away from all of the sports to the main one. The FA Cup 6th round is ongoing. One match done and dusted. Tottenham Hotspur already making a headway to the semi-final spot. But tonight, by 8:45 precisely at Old Trafford, it will be one team against the other. Stay with us. Yes, it is the FA Cup now switching focus to one crazy game expected tonight at Old Trafford. Manchester United against Brighton Hove Albion. But that's just not about the news. It's just all about the Emirates Cup. It is the world original and the best domestic cup competition with over 737 clubs compete for a chance to lift the English elite football most famous trophy. And already the winner will take through to the final on Saturday, 19th of May. And will pick up, you can't beat that, $900,000 from the FA Prize Fund, while each losing semi-finalist will pocket $450,000. So for the team that will win this tournament, you will go home with $900,000 and also a trophy. Manchester United tonight against Brighton. For Manchester United, they failed to qualify for the Champions League. They are out. They can't win the league again. The Carling Cup, already they were out. Manchester City clinched that against Arsenal. The only cup that Manchester United can win this season is this FA Cup. If they fail tonight against Brighton, then it could be a disastrous year or generally season for Jose Mourinho. I will come to Happy Mary's last. Let me come to you, Silas. Manchester United tonight against Brighton Hove Albion. Is it a match you can totally give to Manchester United?
I should, but of recent, Manchester United has been dwindling in their performances. But I believe after the disaster on was it Wednesday?
Yes,
on
Champions
Wednesday,
League, yeah.
Against Sevilla, I believe they should come back stronger today and do something and just move on to the next round.
Okay, Happy Mary, do you subscribe to that thought? Do you think Jose Mourinho's side could just beat Brighton tonight?
I think I'll support Manchester United tonight because Jose Mourinho wouldn't like a walk of shame. So at least he wants to take something home this season. So I'm supporting Manchester tonight. I believe they will have a comeback.
Okay, guys, let's get a reaction over this. Let's talk about it and also other stories we've actually tracked. 081-899 081-8999-1011. I will take that again. 081-8999-1011. That's the line to call. Once again, 081-8999-1011. That is the studio line to actually connect with. 081-8999-1011. Maybe you're driving and perhaps you really just want to get the contact. Let me give that out again. 081-8999-10. Okay. 11. Someone on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening to you and welcome to Human Rights Radio.
My name is Samuel.
Samuel, please, can you turn down the volume on your radio or you move away from the set or you knock it off completely? Okay, please, if you are calling us, turn down the volume on your radio set, or you kill the volume completely, or you move away from your radio. You can listen to us at the same time, try to call us. It's distorts. Okay, please stop that, please. Hello. Yes, you're live on radio. Can you be a little bit audible, please? Your voice is quite low.
Is it the same person?
I think it's different this time. I don't just know what happened anytime. Is it too many call? Traffic wasn't needed on this particular line.
Every time on our show.
Yeah, honestly. Hello,
Traffic
welcome.
jam.
Yeah. Good to have you.
Hey, good evening, sir.
Yes, it's a pleasure. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Mita Philip. I'm calling the Katampa extension.
Okay, please go ahead.
Sorry, I want to know the result of Fulham vs QPR.
Okay, we'll come to that. You said what?
Result of QPR vs Fulham.
Okay, we'll do that. Please just stick around. I will give you that. Okay?
Eh?
I'm going to give you the result. I want you to keep listening.
Okay.
Yes, please, I will do that. Thank you so much. Let's pick some calls. 081-8999-1011. That's the line to call. 081-8999-1011. Yeah, let's also go to some games, actually. Earlier, Swansea lost to Tottenham by 3-0. And that was the first FA Cup sixth run that was played at about 1:05 this afternoon. Someone on the line. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Please go ahead.
Yes, I give it to Manchester United.
Manchester United.
Yes.
What's giving you that confidence?
Yes, because this is their last hope. They don't have any other hope than this very one. So that I believe they will put all their best and trust to make sure that they will be able to win.
Okay, I love that. Thank you so much. For him, that's the last hope of Manchester United. Failing to win this means it's a trophyless season for the special one, the only one, the happy one. I don't know if it will be the trophyless one this time.
Walk of shame, please.
So it's just like he mentioned. I think he just have to deliver tonight.
Yes, he doesn't have a choice because his reputation is at stake.
Tonight.
Yes.
Do you agree with that? Also, Silas, is that is on the same page?
Well, I won't say his reputation is on the line, but it's just that it has been a disaster for him since he entered United. And well, he tried at the point last season, but they've not really been meeting up to the standard of Manchester United.
All right, sorry, we have call now. Hello, welcome. Okay, guys, 081-8999-1011. We'll do something just after this, okay? We've got to go for prayer. It's time to pray. Yes, it's time to pray. Let's do this together. And when we return, keep that call. Okay, it's time for prayer. Hold on just for the next 4-5 minutes. And just after that, we'll try to give you some statistics and all Premier League games also going down. La Liga, Bundesliga, and also in the other top league of the world. Please stay with us. It's the Human Rights Radio at 101.1. And this is the Stadium Sports Show. Massive weekend. Praise in the studio. Happy Mary as well as Silas. Stick around. From Mo Salah, he can't stop scoring. Just 4 minutes to the game between Liverpool and Watford. Guess what? Mo Salah, Mohamed Salah from Egypt, African best player and a potential Premier League player of the season with a great finish. And Liverpool lead by a goal to nil at Anfield Stadium. It's Liverpool 1. Watford 0 in the Premier League going down. That is just breaking. Okay, that goal was just scored now, and of course it is a breaking news against Salah. He can just stop at delivering. He has scored again for for Liverpool against Watford. Just 4 minutes. It's close to Messi. I know you won't like that, but hey, this season. Let's start with that. Guys, do you think Salah is better than Messi this season?
No, hell no. No.
I'm not saying
he's not better.
This season.
He's just close to. Yes, I'm aggressive about it, please. No, like
just
after
this
Messi,
season.
he's next. Like,
I'm just asking, guys, you can come and disagree by calling our line, because what this guy is doing is just magical.
please, Messi supporters, call us 081 8999 Come and save Messi, please.
Okay, let me get your thought, really, Silas. Magical.
The reason I
Salah.
don't agree is because when you need Messi, he delivers.
Okay.
It was the last weekend or the last 2 weekends, Liverpool against United.
Porto. They played out a goal. Okay, against Manchester United in the Premier League.
And Manchester United beat them.
Yes, it
On
was
that day,
caged.
On that day, I was expecting
Salah.
Messi cannot be caged. I don't like Messi.
I've also watched some
I
matches.
don't like Messi, but trust me, when Messi wants to
Deliver.
destroy, he destroys.
You're right. Okay, let's go to the phone line. Someone calling. Hello.
Hello?
Please turn down your radio.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Good evening and welcome.
Good evening, sir.
Please turn down the volume on your radio.
Okay, sir.
Okay, go ahead. Make it breezy.
No, let him analyze.
I want to confirm that Messi is more better than
Eh?
Salah.
Eh?
Salah is not up to...
Oh my
he want
God.
to
What was
mention
he
something.
saying? What was he
He
saying?
wanted to mention Salah was better this season. But hey,
No.
Okay, wait now. 081
991 Call.
Calls coming in.
It's
Hello,
a competition.
welcome. Hello, welcome.
hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening to you. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Samuel. I'm calling from Gufat.
All right, go ahead please, with your contribution.
My contribution is that in this season,
Yes.
Salah is better than Messi.
Thank you. This season.
If you go World Cup,
Yes.
Salah is better than Messi in the World Cup now.
Yes.
And
All right, thank you. Salah has scored 25 goals now in the Premier League. Let's get more calls. Although, guys,
See.
I'm not really giving it to Salah,
See.
okay? I'm just asking you. More calls. Wait, people, they talk. Hello,
Sure.
welcome. Hello, welcome to the show.
Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah.
Hey, Jesus.
See, guys,
Ezekiel.
Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah, Mo Salah
Potential world footballer.
of the year.
It's okay. It's okay.
Happy birthday, Mary Mo Salah.
Oh yeah, now no problem. A lot of people are ganging against my Messi, my lover, my one and only Messi. It's okay.
Once they come to Messi, you don't want to hear that.
Don't mind her. Don't mind her. Salah.
I know this is Suleiman, but when it comes to this season,
Yeah.
Mo Salah has really taken everybody by surprise.
You're right.
That's true. Sean.
That's one. And I want you to see the calibers of player around Mo Salah and the calibers of player around
Messi.
You will give it to Mo Salah.
True,
And this
true.
is, this is a player that came into this team and nobody gave him the chance.
Yeah. In his first season.
Nobody. Of course, he had experience with Chelsea in the past, but nobody gave him the chance. Nobody believed he's going to do what he's doing right now. I think we should give it to him, even though Mary will bet his.
No, absolutely. I love that.
You know,
Messi is just
selfish.
exceptional, Okay.
I'm listening.
I said I'm being very selfish because of my heart desires.
Of course. Anyway, mind you, he has 10 wives already.
I don't mind being the uncountable wife. Let him just marry me and put me in a house.
Thank you.
Thank you
All
for calling.
Mrs. Sally, I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Before the next call, come.
Oh yeah, talk.
You see, I want to say that Mo Salah, his performance is like Arsenal's performance in the sense that when you expect Arsenal to win, they fail, and when you expect them to fail, they win. So when you expect him to perform, he misbehaved. Like I told you that Premier,
Man U.
you understand? He messed up anyhow. You understand? So, but Messi always delivers. As in the guy, they always deliver. He's on point. He's
What
on
are we
flick.
going to do
He-
now?
he-
I
he's
want
too
you to, I
much.
want you to meet Messi. Maybe you go to Russia
See,
World Cup.
don't worry, the word will get to him. This word, it will get to. See, everybody knows now that I'm in love with Messi. Before you know, he'll be looking for me. Say, who is that girl in Human Rights Radio that is in love with me like this? Because of him, he will come. Because of me, he will come to Human Rights Radio.
Oh,
God will see him in this place because of
Messi.
me. My love for him is that strong. It will attract him. It's like magnet. Come, baby, come.
But it seems like Silas tries to disagree on your point as regards the efficiency of Mo Salah. Or am I just being wayward with my thought?
No,
Or just
you're right. You're
straightforward?
right. The truth of the matter is, has he been performing this season? Definitely, no doubt. But the truth of the matter is, I believe even before he came to Liverpool, he was rated high.
Yeah, with
People-
Roma, with Fiorentina.
So people already knew, everybody expected that he would do well. Although his first season he didn't.
No, this
perform-
is his first season. Funny enough.
Okay, in Liverpool, yes.
In Liverpool,
Okay.
and that makes it so difficult. That makes it exceptional because
for him.
most strikers that come to the Premier League, it's always difficult in your first season. But he just got everything perfectly working for him. He helped his side to qualify for the In fact, he started when stopping Nigeria to qualify for the AFCON 2017 in
yes.
Gabon. I recall I was at Amadou Bello Stadium in Kaduna
Kaduna.
to cover one of the games, our last game against Egypt, and the goal he scored from the far right side was so professional and so intriguing that was just what made us to not to qualify for that tournament.
Yes.
So they went with Salah and he helped the team to the final. They lost the final to Cameroon, by 2-1, and Cameroon won their fifth Nations Cup, in their history. But they got to the final, and also he helped the team as the highest goal scorer of the Pharaoh of Egypt to qualify for the World Cup, becoming the second team after Nigeria to seal that spot. And now he's helped Liverpool potentially to make top 4 as it stands, and he has won the African Nations Cup. He's won. He's won the African Player of the Year, CAF Player of the Year.
Yes.
He's won the BBC Player of the Year. So it's looking likely like a synonymous or to Messi. I'm just saying, from my flim side of heart, Mo Salah is just brilliant. But Messi, for me, is super brilliant because he is an exceptional being alongside Ronaldo.
Thank you very much.
Waiting one here says me that. Okay, guys, let's go through games really in the Premier League. Like I mentioned, some games actually went down, and I would just like to quickly read out games that went down earlier today in the Premier League. Bournemouth defeated West Bromwich Albion by 2-1. So it ended Bournemouth 2, West Bromwich Albion 1, Huddersfield 0, Crystal Palace 2, Stoke City 1, Everton 2, and it's 27 minutes now. Liverpool 1, Watford 0, courtesy of the 4th minute effort of Mo Salah. Yes, someone asked from the England Championship. Fulham played out a 2-2 draw against Queen Park's Rangers. So it's Fulham 2, QPR 2. That's for the fan that asked for that particular one. And not forgetting that as well that in England, the FA Cup game actually went down. The first quarter-final game. And congratulations to Tottenham because they are through to the semi-final of this season's FA Cup. The first goal was scored in the 11th minute by Christian Eriksen. The second was in the stroke of halftime by Eric Lamela. And in the second half, in the 62nd minute, it was Christian Eriksen again that scored the third goal. And so twice Christian scored and once Eric Lamena. And that was just enough to book Mauricio Pochettino's side to the semi-final, being the first team to qualify for this year's FA Cup's last 4. Congratulations, last 2. Now let's look at Manchester United tonight against Brighton. We'll talk more about that game. We'll try to do a preview of that game, and we'll love you to react to that. Let's go to Italian Serie A, where Udinese played out a 1-1 draw against Sassuolo, and by 8:45 tonight, it's going to be Spal against Juventus. Remember, Juventus are on the verge of winning their 6th consecutive Scudetto title, having opened a 4-point gap against Napoli. Yes, just within the week. So it's almost like saying Juventus will retain their title. Okay, let's go to the Spanish La Liga. Deportivo La Corona played out a 1-1 draw against Las Palmas. Nigerian international Gene Caro Etebo was in action in that one. And Valencia also defeated Alaves by 3-1. It's 29 minutes of action. Real Sociedad won, Tafe 0. And tonight by 8:45, it will be Real Betis against Espanyol. Okay, let's go to the Germany Bundesliga, where Augsburg lost to Werder Bremen by 1-3. Borussia Mönchengladbach 3, Hoffenheim 3, Eintracht Frankfurt 3, Mainz 0-5-0, Hamburg 1, Hertha Berlin 2. And it's 27 minutes now. It's Wolfsburg 0, Schalke 0. Let's go to French Ligue 1, where Bordeaux lost to Renault by 2-0 away from home. Amiens and Troyes will play by 8 tonight. Ungon against Caen by 8. Montpellier against Lyon as well. And Toulouse against Strasbourg. These are the games to look forward to. Let's go to also quickly. Let's look at games tomorrow in the Premier League as well as the England FA Cup. We've got games also expected to go down tomorrow. Okay, we'll try to look at that. We're trying to do that now. In the Premier League, it is games are postponed. West Ham United against Manchester United will not hold because Manchester United is in action tonight. And Man City as well against Brighton will not hold because Brighton will play tonight. So in the FA Cup tomorrow, it will be Wigan Athletic against Southampton, while Leicester City will take on Chelsea tomorrow. Let's look at Wigan. If Wigan wins this game, they will be the first team from the third tier league to, of course, qualify or perhaps win this FA Cup. Wouldn't that be shocking against Southampton while Leicester City takes on Chelsea? That's another big game tomorrow. Leicester City against Chelsea. That game will be at the Foxes' house, King Power Stadium. So what are we looking forward to? Chelsea against Leicester City, away from home for Chelsea.
I'll go for Leicester.
To win?
Yes.
So Chelsea also to be knocked off?
Yes.
Now, if Chelsea lose this game, they will also go trophyless?
Yes.
Sounds like a hater.
No. The truth of the matter is, I would say last season for Chelsea was a good one for them. They had nobody expected the Italian formation that the man that
the 3-4-3 formation,
yes,
and it worked so
it worked
well.
for them. Right now, everybody knows the formation, and right now he's not like Ferguson or Mourinho that when they're losing, they know how to
compose
change
themselves and,
yes,
and bring in.
His mind is just, once he's not this, he doesn't know what else to do.
I get that. Now I will come to Happy Mary in this other way. Will it be right to say it's part of the buy-ins he got, allowing Matic to leave for a rival club like Manchester United, also allowing a player like Diego, this striker now,
Costa?
Yes, thank you. Diego Costa, who was very integral to the team we saw last season that won the league because of his temperament and his attitude on and off the pitch, allowing him to leave the club and bringing players like who hasn't gel, like Rudiger, a German player, also brought in one player that a lot of guys do not like now with a BS. He's always running here and there. I'm trying to remember his name now, but he's not actually playing so well. Chelsea fans will understand the guy I'm talking about now. Really, from AS Monaco, they won the league last season. Very strong team, but all of a sudden, Bakayoko, he came to the side, but it seems like he's not been able to do a good job. Not forgetting Leicester City midfielder Drinkwater Danny, who was also very integral 2 seasons ago, giving Leicester City that trophy for the first time in their history. Also coming to Chelsea, but still yet in the middle of the park, they seems not to be adequate or convincing whether defending or holding on the ball or going offensive. So is it the bias that is making Chelsea looking so lukewarm this season? Or do you just think that Antonio Conte is not just getting the statistics right? Okay, let me allow you to talk about that.
Okay.
Silas.
I believe he has no clue what to do exactly. Premier League is not a straight box kind of league.
Yeah, you have to fight.
You have to be dynamic. You have to change your
tactics.
That's like I said before. Last season, nobody really understood. Okay, this formation. How do we go against this guy? And immediately, the first time Arsenal beat Chelsea last season, from that point, it now became no matter the number of games Arsenal is losing, Chelsea is sure that Arsenal will not lose against. Why? Because they understood that, and different teams have been monitoring, watching what Arsenal has been doing that has been
giving them.
Yes. So I believe it's not a matter of the players; it's a matter of him changing tactics and knowing exactly what to do per game to get the result he needs.
Okay, Happy Mary, do you think Chelsea could bounce back? Do they have any chance, really, this season? The season is almost over. They've lost out in the Champions League. We saw how your darling team, and not just your darling team, your darling guy, Messi actually destroyed. For me, Messi destroyed Chelsea, you know, right from the first leg. That goal he scored and the two efforts and also making an assist. You know, Antonio Conte called him super. He called that super like 4 times, you know, player he was. So, is there any chance for Chelsea really to go to the mechanic and perhaps get their engine, you know, back on track?
I think they need to, you know, just go on sabbatical leave just for a while.
Is it the coach or the whole team? Chelsea fans will be angry with you.
The coach.
Okay, the coach, he needs to leave because is that your thoughts that he really?
I don't think they have any chance this season. So
no, they are a gunner now.
Yeah, they are
similar to Arsenal, Man U. All of them are in the same radar. Going trophyless.
Arsenal still has hope. At least we are seeing the.
No.
Okay, Europa League.
Yes. So I mean, Arsenal still has hope.
We have the likes of Atletico Madrid. We still have teams like RB Leipzig. We still have Salzburg. We still have Olympic Marseille. You know, these guys. Do you think Arsenal are strong enough to really get past these guys?
Yes, Arsenal is.
These teams.
Funny enough, I believe Wenger is a very, very big gambler.
Okay.
And I believe that most times he just wants the fans to complain, Wenger go, and then he just delivers, and everybody keeps quiet at the end of the day. So now, no top 4, no other trophy.
Yes.
So I'm sure he's trying to maybe he'll put everything, because the same team that have been misbehaving lost to Man City twice in a row, 3-0, 3-0.
And lost even like lost to Brighton as well.
Yes, lost like 4 or 5 games in a row. But immediately he came to AC Milan.
They knocked them off 2-0 and also, in fact, 5-1 on aggregate.
Now Arsenal people will have mouth to be talking because they manage win how many games now. They are talking anyhow. Okay, I say Arsenal is like worry weather. So you people should just, you know, be at alert for them to misbehave again when you don't expect.
Chai, Arsenal like worry weather. Chai. Happy Mary. Okay, I will leave that for the fans. 081-8999-1011. That's the line to call. 081-8999-1011. Arsenal like a worry weather. Okay, we are heading there. Not the Mitocam. Hello, welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good to have you.
My name is Benga Luko. How are you doing?
Very fine. We are all fine here. How are you doing as well?
How are you?
Yes.
I'm fine, thank you. From your voice, I know you want to hit me hard, so drop it like it's hot, sir.
Well, I think Arsenal still have a chance this season because, like Tyler said, Wenger is a gambler. But for Chelsea, I tell you, Chelsea has the problem Chelsea has now is actually Conte. He needs to side this guy. For me, with the match Chelsea played they played very well. But when somebody cannot psych them up to let them know that you are a winner, the game was balanced. Forget about what Messi did or didn't do. So Chelsea's chance this year is gone because it is their psychology that has gone. But a good coach, if he comes in now, I tell you, Chelsea can still overturn this league. So the problem of Chelsea, I think, is their coach. Thank you. Have a wonderful deliberation.
Fantastic discussion.
Thank you very much, sir.
Absolutely one of the best I've gotten here. Thank you so much for that. Precise And he hit it well. Okay, let's talk about Manchester United against Brighton because the game is tonight. So let's do a little bit, lay a little bit emphasis on this game because Hilton's Brighton side, which is Hilton is the name of the coach now, have the chance to finally avenge the club's narrow defeat to Manchester United in the 1983 final. And the Albion's boss will draw inspiration from a rare success as United when he was a Tottenham player in 1980. Let me just quickly go to the team news. Manchester United will name the same squad that was knocked out of the Champions League by Sevilla for their FA Cup quarter-final games against Brighton. This means the defenders Phil Jones, Marcos Rojo, Danny Blind, as well as midfielder Adel Herrera and strikers Zlatan Ibrahimovic remain out. Again, Phil Jones, Marcos Rojo, Danny Blind, as well as Adel Herrera and striker Zlatan Ibrahimovic. They are on sideline. They won't be part of this game. Why Brighton will be without suspended winger Anthony Knockett for the full tie at Old Trafford. Fullback Gelton Bong and midfielder Dale Steven are also doubtful. Let's listen to the managers ahead of this clash. Manchester United manager Jose Mourinho. I tried to pick his voice. I tried to listen to his interview, and I was trying to get the voice out. I listened for 6 minutes. It was boring. Mourinho was moving from here and there. He wasn't answering, the question. He is just one man that is so tricky. But let's listen to him. He said, and I quote, "Every match is important. We train very well, always. We train always very, very well. So we don't need a reaction to train better than we do because the training, the professionalism, the organization, every training section with all since day one, since I arrived, the players have been absolutely brilliant." That is Mourinho for you. What is it that you can pick from this, he said?
When I say he's proud, fans will call and attack me and say, what am I saying? But from his statement, you can obviously see that he's proud. He's not open to change. He's not open to advice. He believes that his method is perfect. And he believes that, what he knows is what is. Or don't you think the same thing?
Well, he said every match. I'm trying to pick. The only thing I could pick here is that we train always. Every match is important. There is professionalism, every training. But he said since day one I arrived, the players. He said, let me say. He said since I arrived, the players have been absolutely brilliant. Do you agree with that statement?
Point. That's
since
my
he
point.
arrived, the players have been absolutely brilliant. If they're absolutely brilliant, will Mourinho be missing out in top four? Or perhaps at this moment going trophyless, on the verge of going trophyless? Or is that a statement? Like I said, it was a 12-minute interview. I tried to pick the voice to even play. It was just I was jokingly saying, is this guy drunk? Before coming to talk about this, but he's just this man that you cannot predict, like you said. Really, let's get your thought.
I believe the problem Manchester United has is the fact that for a long period of time, they had a manager in person of Sir Alex, and even with the most useless team, sorry to use that word, he still delivers. Now, after a long period of time, different managers have come, world-class managers.
Yeah.
And they've not
David
been
Moyes, Luis Van
and they've not been able to get back to that winning ways. I believe Mourinho is a good coach, no doubt, and that's why he can never admit to his failure or to his incompetence at any point in time.
Okay.
Nevertheless, I believe what Manchester United needs is they just need time. Maybe they might if maybe they have a former player within the team, within the backroom staff that can grow within the ranks and come back as a coach, maybe that will help them or something. But for now, I don't think they have anything to show.
You raised a vital point, and I want to draw people's attention to this you mentioned. Could it be that Alex Ferguson, who spent 26 years in that club, failed to plan for his retirement? Because I felt as good as he was, he should have been able in the last 5 years to his own retirement to really build, a competent coach that could just continue with his development. I don't think he did that. He retired July 2013.
Yes.
And to some people, it was like a shock. And the next thing was, bringing a Scottish just like him, David Moyes, into the fray. And like you mentioned, since then, Manchester United seems not to be as good as they were. You know, I knew at the point Alex Ferguson was losing it his last 2 seasons. I recall Atletico Madrid, Athletic Bilbao beating them, you know, Munain, you know, there are some games they were losing, knocked off of the Europa League, from the Champions League Europa, and got out from the Europa. And with Van Persie won his last league title, which was the 20th, yes. And just after that season, he let go. Will you blame him really as part of those that really is causing problem for this team? Because like you mentioned, Manchester United have failed to bounce back. It's 2013 to 2018, that's about 5 years now. And yes, they're still struggling, trying to recover from 26 years of Alex Ferguson's reign. Can you link anything up here?
Definitely, I believe he didn't plan on retiring at that point in time. I think the season before that, which was when Mourinho went to Chelsea second time, before he came to Chelsea, he said he hopes to come back
to Manchester United, to Old Trafford.
Yes. In fact, the two things he said number one, he hopes to still play against Sir Alex as a coach in Chelsea, and he also mentioned something about he also love to come back to England and play and coach Manchester United. But at that point in time, Sir Alex didn't have any plan on retiring. So I believe it was impromptu. Maybe I think there were some issues he had health-wise that just led him to take the back seat immediately.
Okay, let me also come to Happy Mary. Just like we looked at Chelsea, do you see Manchester United coming back? Is it all about Mourinho? You've mentioned he's proud. Do you think that is just all the factor? If you remove Jose Mourinho from that team, do you still see Manchester United, coming stronger?
Yes, I do, because they have awesome players, very, very good players that know what they are doing. So I feel that they could come back strong and come back high, but not more than Barcelona.
So they just have to allow us this man to leave, Mourinho.
No, I think Mourinho can just sit back, and he should just work on himself. You get, work on his view to stuff. He should be open. He should try and look at what has he been doing wrong. He should take a personal review. You know, sometimes when you have a business and you don't seem to get heads way with it, you sit back, you do an inventory of everything you've done, what are the methods you've used, and try to create new strategies. Just try to do a personal review on your performance and see how you can come back strong and come back, on top.
Okay, guys, let's thank you for that analysis. Let's go to the phone line before we tell you more. 081-89-99-1011. What's actually wrong with Manchester United? 081-89-99-1011. As they await Brighton tonight in the 6th round, which is also the quarter-final round of the Emirates FA Cup. Hello, welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good to have you.
Well, Benga, I'll go back.
Okay.
I actually wanted to talk about Man U some minutes ago. You see, the problem with Man U is that Man U has a culture, sir. And that culture is not more there. If you take, for example, you remember Nigerian translation from Westerhoff to Bonfejo.
Yes.
When Westerhoff left Nigeria and we brought Bonfejo, it was a good transition. And that's why it took us no problem winning Atlanta 96. Up to the year 2000, Nigeria was on top. Why? Because Westerhoff left Nigeria in the hand of somebody that has been prepared.
Okay.
Man U did not prepare for what is happening to them now. I tell you, even if you bring 10 world-class coach to Man U now, they will still be having this little challenge. Alex Ferguson would have prepared somebody that would have continued. Say, for example, you never see Alex Ferguson have problem with any of his star players. But now Mourinho will tell you Pogba is not this and he's not that. Those are the kind of culture that is not regular in Man U those days. So that's why they're having problems. But if they can settle down, well, maybe give him like 1 or 2 more years to adapt to their system, Man U could go ahead. Thank you very much.
Oh, fantastic again. He's just... he's been spot on. I think I love that. You want to say something, Silas?
Yes, I want to say something just to add to what he just said. I believe, just like in the case of Real Madrid.
Okay.
After they had a long spell of failure, and then they brought in Zidane. Zidane, an old player who came into the ranks and he delivered. It's not like as if Zidane is better than Mourinho or most of the other players that could, or the other coaches that couldn't deliver, but because he's a part of that system, he understood the system and he was able to. Okay, when I was a player, this is what you wanted to do, and now I'm a coach, and this is our past failures, and he was able to,
Change
things
things.
and move the team forward. So I believe the answer to Manchester's issue is maybe one of their former players who is now maybe what's his
Like
name?
Ryan, at a point, like
Thank
our
you.
caller mentioned, Ryan Gills was almost close. In fact,
Yes.
I recall after they allowed David Moyes to leave before Luis Van Gaal, he was a caretaker.
For like 3-4 matches.
There was a game he was a player and a coach, and I will never forget when he saw Manchester United not playing to his own instruction. He just came out from the coaching suit and started jogging. To play football, and he came in and played. He was the coach and also entered and played. Do you understand? That was the point I think Manchester United should have a player that has played only in that club for his whole entire years, and he's been making his intention so known that he actually want to be a coach. But like that caller mentioned, I think Manchester United lost it at a point for not allowing maybe people like Ryan Gills to really just do a follow-up and take the mantle. But let's see how the season fare. Already it's done and dusted. Maybe we'll see a rejuvenated Manchester United side come next season. But let's talk about this game because let's listen to the Brighton's coach or manager, Chris Hilton. He said, what we know all about Manchester United is that they have quality and are only second in this division because Manchester City are having an outstanding season. They are going to have days that are not so good, and we will have to make sure that we play well enough to get a result. To go through will be wonderful for this club. It is a big task, and United will be clear favorite. What we can get confidence from is that on our last visit to Old Trafford, we played very well. And so that's our coach of Brighton, Hove Albion, Chris Hilton. Let's look at the match statistics, the head-to-head. Manchester United and Brighton have not met in the FA Cup since January 1993, and United winning 1-0 with a goal from Ryan Gills. We just talked about him. The Seagull, which is actually that's the team, the Brighton, they call them also the Seagull, have only won one of their 17 matches against United. That's a poor statistics in their records, in their history. They've drawn 5 times and they've lost 11 times. Are winning 1-0 in top flight fixture in November 1982, long time ago. Manchester United, let's come to their own team now, have been eliminated from 3 of their past 4 FA Cup quarterfinals, are progressing only in 2015 and 2016 season against West Ham. After a replay, they have not won a quarterfinal without the need of a replay since 2010, 2011 against Arsenal. Romelu Lukaku has scored 11 goals in his past 10 FA Cup appearances. The only match he failed to score in of those 10 games was against United for Everton in the semi-final in April 2016. Mourinho has won 14 of his 16 home FA Cup matches. He has drawn just 1 and lost only 1. He's got a pretty good record. Winning all 3 with United by aggregate score of 10-0. Let's go to Brighton before we go to the phone line. This is only Brighton's 3rd FA Cup quarterfinal appearance, and their first since 1985 to 1986 when they lost to Southampton. Their quarterfinal came in 1982 and 83 football season, which they won against Norwich on their way to facing Manchester United in that season's final. Hilton, being the coach now, has managed 4 matches at Old Trafford in all competition and lost all 4 without seeing his side score a goal. Oh, goodness. That's bad. And Brighton have lost 7 and drawn 1 of their past 8 away FA Cup matches against top-flight opposition. Their last away win of this kind was in Newcastle United, at Newcastle United in January 1986. So great statistics. Let's just get reaction on this. And statistics is giving us where the potential winner tonight will go to. Is that correct?
Definitely, definitely. But the problem that Manchester United may have today is Lukaku.
Okay.
I believe if he gets his act right today, maybe he could take them through once and for all. But if he's sluggish, then they might need to do a replay or something. I don't know.
Okay. If it's sluggish, maybe we'll be looking at Rashford now, who came in, against Liverpool, and he was brilliant. And a lot of commendation even from Jose Mourinho and also the fans, the coach. Now it's halftime at Anfield Stadium. It's Liverpool 2, Watford 0. It was Robertson, a perfect cross that finds Salah, who slot home to double Liverpool's lead. So it's Liverpool 2, Salah 2, Watford 0. Again, Salah scoring twice in few minutes. His 26th Premier League goal. I don't know how you want to say this. I don't know how you want to tell me that Messi is better than Salah, again scoring twice. Just in halftime. Twice he has struck. Again to give Liverpool a comfortable lead at halftime. It's Liverpool 2, Salah 2, Watford 0.
Have you forgotten what Messi did some days back? In
Okay.
2 minutes, 8 seconds.
It's back at 2, Messi
In
2.
2 minutes, 8 seconds, my guy scored one sweet goal.
And again, he scored in the second half. Let's get your reaction quickly, Silas. Salah again scoring twice tonight for Liverpool in the Premier League.
Well, Watford is not a team that should really give Liverpool issues at this point in time, because maybe if it was like 2 or 3 seasons ago when Watford was still
A very
on fire.
strong side.
Yes. Right now they're just laying back. So well, it's a good one, giving him 26 goals this season.
In the Premier League.
Yes. But it's not really something that we say, okay, because of his performance today or over the weeks, that you say he's better than Messi this season. I don't agree. I'm not saying that because I'm a fan. I don't like Messi either, but I'm just saying I'm just stating the plain truth.
The obvious.
Yes.
Okay, guys, let's tell you more about that game. I said something very, very important, because the update I'm getting is that it's been too easy for Liverpool. Watford had no passion. There's no intensity, no pressing. They've made it very comfortable for Liverpool. And like we mentioned, bearing just a second half fight back from Watford, which to be honest, haven't looked much like a materializing for most of the first 45 minutes. Liverpool are going up to third in the Premier League tonight, above Manchester United. Because if Liverpool wins tonight, it's sure that they will go top of Manchester United. And the point will be better reviewed as this. Man City, 81 points after 30 games. Manchester United, 30 points, 65 points after 30 games. While Liverpool will go third to 63 points. Yes, okay. Sorry, Liverpool will actually override Tottenham, not Manchester United. Because Manchester United have 65 points. Liverpool will go past Tottenham to third with 63 points. 2 points adrift Manchester United, but already 2 points also better than Tottenham, who sit fourth. So until Tottenham also play their game, before we can talk about Liverpool perhaps dropping. Now, let's also do a little recap. Again, in the Premier League, it's halftime. Liverpool 2, Watford 0. Salah fires first half brace. Palace wins to go 16 in the Premier League, away from home. The Eagles actually won that one, and they are above the relegation bottom. The Cherries, being the Bournemouth, come from behind to sink West Bromwich Albion, and it's almost done and dusted now. West Bromwich Albion will likely relegate, because in the Premier League, they are bottom, 31 games played, 20 points. That is so inadequate. So inadequate. 20 points of 31 games. Already Stoke City, that are 19, are already 7 points clear. So, and we have just some are having 7 games to go, some 8 games to go. Even if they wins the whole 8 games, that will still not be enough to perhaps take them through. So we can almost be confirming West Bromwich Albion to be the first side to relegate this season. So, Tosin also doubles for Stoke City. Okay, guys, let's get some calls. So let's get reactions now. 081-8999-1011. That's the line to call. I'm trying to see if we can get the team list of Manchester United for tonight's game. 081-8999-1011. And that's the line to call. Let's go to the phone line. Hello, welcome.
Hello?
Yes, please, can you move away from that place now? It's a bit noisy. Move away from that place.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Good evening, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening, welcome.
Who take a smoke now? Is that woman that they do?
Yes, Human Rights Radio.
If I could just see somebody down now in Katampe.
A what? A vehicle?
In Katampe, after Tibaga is going to Guarimpa, the guy is lying down there. We lost the victim now.
Oh, goodness. Hello, are you there? Hello?
The call went off.
Oh, yes, that's a sad one. Please, let's call on authorities. If you are listening to this program now, there was just an urgent update coming in from Katampe side of Abuja, where we just learned that a car actually just hit someone, and the person is lying barely on the floor. Please, let's get the security agents really on track,
anybody that is
or
around
anybody
that
that
can
could
assist.
support at this moment. Please, let's be our brother's keeper at this crucial moment. If you have a car driving across that side, please go help a brother, go help a soul. Thank you for that call. Maybe it's the one calling back. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, please let me give that line again. 081-89 and 991011. That's the line to call. 081-89991011. Hello, welcome. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, welcome to Human Rights Radio.
Yes. My name is Joshua. I'm actually want to make one or two comments about the Man U.
Okay, please go ahead.
Now, the problem of Man U is actually more complicated than what we are professing. Number one, Alex Ferguson left with a plan. He didn't leave suddenly. He was supposed to have left 2 years the season before he left, and he was pleaded on to stay one more year. And I think he actually wanted to have Guardiola to take over from him when the window was available, but unfortunately, he went to Man City. Now, they brought in the coach to replace Alex Ferguson because they believed the man was successful at everything and he could really perform better at Man U than Everton. Of course, he failed. And the next coach didn't do the same. And I think we need to appreciate the fact that Alex Ferguson was there for 26 years. And for the first 4 or 5 years, he was about to be sacked because he wasn't performing. In fact, the last game that stood him there, they thought he was going to lose that match, and he won, and he stayed. And the following season, he started winning trophies. So he stayed 4 or 5 years without winning anything. And subsequently, he built a dynasty, and they had a philosophy of attack, attack, attack. Now, coming to Mourinho, Mourinho had a problem in all his previous teams. He has also been on the defensive. He scored 1 goal and he shut the door and he will win the match. But Man U has a philosophy of attacking. And if you look at the last game where they lost to Seville, throughout the game, they weren't sure were they attacking, were they defending. They were just not sure what they were going to do. They were right in the middle of the park trying to see if they can salvage a goal somewhere. Of course, they couldn't. In the era of Alex Ferguson, they could have lost that match, but they would have played with a passion, with a philosophy that we're going to win comfortably. All the matches Mourinho had lost with Man U, or he had won, he had not been too sure of himself, of his philosophy. He couldn't follow the Man U philosophy. The Man U philosophy is very crucial to the success of whoever comes in to take over from him. So, and I think we need to clarify that.
All right, absolutely. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you very much, sir.
For that clarification.
Thank you.
Thank you. He went a little bit deeper,
Yes,
a little bit backward.
and gave us details.
Yeah, thank you so much,
very much.
For that clarification. We sincerely appreciate that. And we still need more of this insightful calls. Guys that could analyze. I know a lot of you guys,
down.
just listen and, try to call in when you feel you need to. Thank you. We appreciate that, but we really want more of your calls so that we can put Nigerians through on a lot of development as regards sports generally. Guys, let's come back a little bit at home. Let's talk about some development from our local scene. The Nigerian Professional Football League resumes tomorrow as well. It's going to be match week 13. But before we talk about that, our own CAF Confederations Cup and CAF Champions League in Africa is also going down. And some teams are in action. Okay, let's do this. Let's go on a break. Very short. And when we return, we'll talk more about this. I'm Mr. Silas. Joined us now. It's the Human Rights Radio 101.1 from the nation's capital. We are into the business of redefining broadcasting. This is our number one sports show. It is the Stadium Sports Show. Praise Alonga in the building. Happy Mary. And of course, a debutant. Yes, Mr. Silas. And of course, we'd like to have you more. Thank you. Okay, let's go to a little bit of developments coming in from the Confederations of African Football Champions League and the Confederations of African Football Confederations Cup. So CAF Champions League and CAF Confederations Cup. A lot of games are going down. So I just want to limit it to our team participating. Now, we've got 4 teams actually playing in the continent this season. 2 are playing the CAF Champions League. The other 2 are the CAF Confederations Cup. Plateau United won the league and so they qualify automatically for the CAF Champions League. MFM finished second, so of course they booked their place as the second best team of the league to qualify for the Champions League. Now Enyimba finished third, so they qualified for the CAF Confederations Cup, while Aqua United won our Ito Cup, which is the FA Cup, and that slot was given to them, to qualify for the CAF Confederations Cup. Now, the preliminary rounds is over. We are now at the first round, and we've had the first leg played last week. I will do a little recap on that. For Plateau United, they traveled down to Egypt to play against Etoile du Sahel of Egypt. They lost 4-2. But, of course, all they need to do is win 2-0 at home, and on away goal rule, they qualify. But it's difficult than the way I make that assertion. Now, MFM finished second. They played here at Agege on Wednesday, precisely last week, and against Malodi Malodi Algiers, MC Algiers, Malodi Club of Algiers. They actually won by 2-1. So they had a good lead, 2-1. While Aqua United also traveled away first to play at Tunisia against a Libya opponent. Al-Ittihad, that's the name of the team. The team should have played in Libya, but because they've been banished from playing at home, so all their home games is in Tunisia. They lost that one by 0-0. Why the last team is, I've mentioned Plateau, I've mentioned MFM, I've mentioned Aqua. Thank you. Remains Enyimba. Enyimba traveled to Energy Sports. Away from home in Benin Republic, they won that one 2-0 away from home. So Enyimba will be playing tomorrow at JJ Soene Stadium. That will be 4 p.m. kickoff time. You can, if you are traveling to Calabar, this is a match you need to watch against Energy Sport of Benin Republic. That match is built for 4 p.m. tomorrow. So already Enyimba is having a 2-0 lead. Now, back to the return leg, which is this weekend. For MFM, that won 2-1 at home. Now they are losing 4-0 against, MC Algiers. So as it stands now, MFM is on the verge of crashing out of this year's CAF Champions League. I'm trying to track more. Aqua United will play tomorrow at Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in New York. The team Al-Ittihad flew a private jet to Nigeria, and it touched me because when I saw the pictures of the way they flew in, they came with their food, they came with their water. They were well prepared for this game. This is just a club in Libya, and they had a chartered flight. And it was well planned when they will arrive. I think they came in on as early as Wednesday, to the city, and you could say the acclimatization could play key role. The weather, a proper organization. And I saw also the way this other MCO just flew into Lagos, and just to drop this, Etoile du Sahel, because this return leg for Plateau United should actually be played in Jos, the home of Plateau United. But guess what? They wrote to CAF and said the stadium is not having facilities enough, so they cannot use that stadium for the game. And also the logistics as regards no international airport in Jos, Plateau State. Because of that, they can't honor the game. And CAF granted them their demand. And they've moved Plateau United, saying they should go to Sani Abacha Stadium in Kano to play that game. Of course, I'm trying to track more on that before we leave the studio. That tells you how arranged some teams are. Just because there's no international airport, they say, hey, we are not playing here. But I'm surprised, and at the same time, I'm not happy that our Nigerian contingent doesn't have this good preparation for tournament. These guys are flying first-class jet. I know a team in DR Congo, TP Mazembe, they've got like 2 aircraft. Okay? Just a team.
I just wanted to ask, when we're playing away, how are we going? Are we going by bus or by flight?
To a large extent, like it's by flight, but the logistics are bad. Basically, very bad. Even when I try to see pictures of some of the aircraft, you know Nigerian aircraft now, you know the state of our aircraft.
That's the point.
But generally, let's just have a thought. Let's talk about this for a few minutes.
Okay. I believe team preparation actually affects the psyche of the players.
Yeah.
Because just like when we're in school, then when you're about to write a big exam, they tell you ensure you read, and then the night before you sleep well. it helps you in remembering things. And that's how it is also in football. When you have a big game, your preparation up to that game, the build up to that
Determines.
game, it determines your
How
performance.
best you can
Yes, because
deliver.
your sometimes you may not know how tired you are till you see the after effects. You understand? So most of the time, your preparation is affecting you more than you actually know.
I see. Let me come to Happy Mary. Generally, our teams are not performing well at the continent. Enyimba won the league 2013, CAF champion 2003 and 4. Since then, no other Nigerian side have won it. In fact, the last 3 years, 4 years, it's been a disastrous outing for our contingents. Basically, do you think it's just because Nigeria we just love, we're just indisciplined, perhaps to a certain level, and we don't have a good structure, we don't have the right people in the right position to build this club to reputation, or we don't have the best players? Which one
You
is the
know,
problem?
as I always say, that Nigerians have the best players you can ever imagine. It's now left to who are the leaders, the people to get these players, the people
Out.
that the decision makers. Let me use that word, the decision makers. I think our problems are the decision makers we have there, people that make decisions concerning the players, concerning the systems, concerning everything that has to do with football. That's where I feel we have an issue. Our
Administration.
decision makers are the issue we have.
Okay, guys, do you agree with Happy Mary that our decision makers, in terms of administrators, the guys that make this that takes these key decisions as regards a club, are they really the problem of why our teams are really not faring well at the continent? Anytime you travel, please, if you follow the league very well, I will pick this call. Okay, it's time for prayer. Apologize if you are listening to this now. It's time for prayer. Please, let's go pray. It's time for prayer. Prayer is important on the show. I'm sure you know that. Prayer first, the show second. So let's go pray. When we return, I promise you I will pick your call. So please keep the calls mute for the next 5 minutes. But after then, we will continue surely. that short break now. If you just joined us, it is Human Rights Radio, 101 point marvelous one from the nation's capital. We are into the business of redefining broadcasting, and this is the Stadium Sports Show with Praise Alonge, of course. Happy Mary Mercy alongside our guest tonight, making his debut, Mr. Silas. Let's just go to the line. The line is Bozen. Hello, welcome. Hello, are you there? Okay, 081-8999-1011. That's the line, 081-8999-1011. And to make matter worse, it's just halftime. And it's MCR just 4, MFM nil. So are we going to 7? Goodness. Hello, welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, evening to you and welcome to the show.
Yes, I am GMC.
GMC, are you calling for the first time?
Yeah, this is my first time of calling.
Welcome to the family. Thank you for calling. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling direct here from Suleja.
From Suleja, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. My comment is that we really have problem in our league. You see, in Nigeria, I don't know why we claim to be religious, but we are not doing the right thing. Why am I saying so? In everything, we almost like to do it with mago, wuru. You can see the people that are winning our leagues, when they go to Continental, they can't perform anything.
Yeah.
It is time for us to allow the best team to go and represent us in Continental. And we have to prepare very well. You can see, for me, I can learn anything from anybody that is above me. When you do right thing, I can learn from you. What I'm about to say is that what happened to Plateau United, I think they can learn. It's a lesson.
Okay.
Yes, so that if then too, after this tournament, the next tournament, if they join them with another country and they see that there is no international airport there, they should protest or complain.
All right. Thank you for that thought. Thank you. In fact, when I saw that news, I was like, at the preliminary rounds, Plateau United play against ND Sport, a team also, a new team, but those guys didn't complain. But I thought the Sahel, they've won the CAF Confederations Cup so many times, twice, I think. And they are an experienced side. They understand the politics of the continent. And they know that, just that could dismantle the plan of Plateau United. But like I said, it's halftime now. And it's MCL just 4, MFM nil. On aggregate, it's 5-2. Just in one word, is it done and dusted for MFM? It's just 45 minutes. What about you?
I believe something can still happen second half.
Okay, I love that faith. Like I said, tomorrow it's going to be Plateau United against Etoile du Sahel. That game will not be in Jos. It's going to be in Kano. So if you are traveling to the far northern part, please just go to Kano. Mesut Gida Stadium. Eyimba against Energy Sport tomorrow at UJ Sene Stadium. And Aqua United against Atihad at Goswell Akpabio International Stadium. Guys, let's take a course. Let's talk about Nigerian League. What's happening? Our teams are not performing. The continent. Is it that we don't have the best legs? According to Happy Mary, she said it's all about the key decision makers. They are not good enough. They don't have the half for the game at hand. Or perhaps some of them lack the required skills, the competence. And I agree with you. You'll be surprised that some FA chairman in Nigeria. At least I know 11 that cannot give you address of their office. There was a time we were trying to fill a form for them to travel out, and I was privileged to fill the form, and I was calling some of these FA Cup football association chairman of different states to give us the address of your office, your secretariat. A lot of them cannot even send a text message. Some of them don't even know. It's crazy, and I think this is part of why we must change our sport. And it's almost time to leave the studio already. Happy Mary is saying, hey, it's time to go. But guess what? I will not leave until I talk about the Nigerian Professional Football League. Going down tomorrow, it's going to be Katsina United against Heartland at Muhammad Diko Stadium in Katsina. Abia Warriors against Wiki Tories. Abia Warriors are back to Umahia Township Stadium. 4 p.m. Sunshine Stars at Akure Stadium against Yobe Desert. and Ekanemi Warriors against FC Ifeanyiba. That game will be at Meduguri Stadium in Meduguri, so you can go there and watch that game. Nasarawa United at Lafayette City Stadium takes on Lobby Star tomorrow by 4, and Kano Pillars against Niger Tornadoes. That game also will be tomorrow. So, guys, that will be match week 13 of the Nigerian Professional Football League. I sincerely appreciate you guys, but finally, Manchester United lineup is not out. I couldn't find it, but let's look at what could likely be tonight. Sergio Romero at goal. Okay, if it's possible. Eric Bali, Juan Mata, Romelu Lukaku, Anthony Martial, Chris Smalling, Jesse Lingard, Luke Shaw, Antonio Valencia, Nemanja Matic, and scored Mark Tominey. Substitute David De Gea, Victor Lindelof, Paul Pogba, Alexis Sanchez, Ashley Young, Marcus Rashford, and Marouane Fellaini. For the other team, Tim Cruz, Lewis Dunk, Berem Kaya, Pascal Gross, Jose Leonardo Ulua, Solimarch, Ezequiel Asheloto, Shendofi, David Prepper, Jürgen Lokedia, Marcus Stonel, Stono Sauter, Sam Baldock, Glenn Murray, Conan Godson, Jose Cuedo, Mark Sanders. Thank you so much, Silas, for coming. It was a pleasure to do this with you today.
Thank you.
We sincerely appreciate you. From this station, from these decks, from the fans, we sincerely appreciate you for coming. We hope we'll see you more time, okay?
Definitely.
Mercy, Mary, Happy.
Mrs. Messi, yes.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay.
Call my name.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you, Praise.
Guys, Liverpool leading by 3-0. Firmino added the third goal in the 71 minutes. Thank you, guys. It's time to leave the studio. My name is Praise Salonge. Enjoy your weekend. Please relax, okay? Relax. And hey, guys, if you don't have PVC, Permanent Voters Card, it's time to start going out there to get one, okay? Locate where you can get one and make sure we prepare for 2019. I'm out of here.